Okay, so the video you're about to watch is a video of, sorry I look rough, but I woke up to this. A family member of ours was arrested during the ICE raid. She is on the ballot for a school board committee, and they're trying to railroad her at first appearance, like by giving up charges that aren't even like her. She has no rap sheet, she hasn't registered nurse, you know, they're trying to railroad her. So I am speaking out on this because I have a platform and I'm going to try and help my hardest. So I want everybody to look at this, and then I'm going to post links into where you can find out information yourself. But look at the video, and you can see for yourself. They're trying to charge her with 4 different things, and just look at the video, okay? So now you see in the video, you're about to see, pay attention, because you got to see now the daughter is coming away from the area, right? So basically, I'm going to give you a little story. They were all there for 2 hours prior to this, all sitting there, and they were trying to ask these so-called ICE officers, right? So the ICE officers wouldn't identify themselves, and they're not wearing, you know, proper uniforms and stuff like that. This could be hired hand from anybody, right? So at the end of the day, they can't provide them with a warrant for their arrest, and they're not detaining them. So this is when they say, you know what, bump this. We are walking away with these people now, because these are the people that we've lived with in our neighborhood for years. These are our friends, our family. This is what America is all about, you know, showing love for each other, okay? So this is a newborn baby out here in the sun, 2 hours already. They've been going at this. So they decide to walk away from the situation, and all hell broke loose, okay? So now they've chased down the mother, okay? And this is the daughter who has a 4-week-old baby who is 16. So now that they're trying to detain that person, the 16-year-old who has the baby on them now. And this is when our family member, who at first you saw her walk with a camera, right? So this is the thing. There's a part and a time and a place in life where you have to choose whether to be a bystander and continuously video, or you're going to do something to help or do something about it, okay? She saw the situation turn, and they were going to go after now the mother and the baby, okay? So what happens next, I'm going to let you see it, and then you can, therefore I'll interject again and explain a little bit more. Okay, so now that we're back, if you saw what just happened, that was my family member walking up to the police officers. They were starting to detain the mother and the baby. Okay, her mother was the one that's on the ground there. So, like I said, they were all on the side. They were trying to detain the mother and the kids, and I'll take all 3. Now, if you look in the video, our family member walks over to the police officers, okay? She has something in her hand. She then flicks it and then backs up, right? Because she looks at the police officers and notices that this is no longer an ICE agent, now this is a police officer. So she takes recognition and then backs away, right? Okay, 1, liquid object. Was never dispensed out of any bottle or anything like that. What she did is get close to them, and she had something in her hand, so they reacted. They reacted by pushing her very forcefully away from the situation, like hard. And that's exactly when she reacted and saw who it was and backed up. Okay, she backs away, she puts her hands up, and she's very, okay, I don't see a person attacking a police officer there at all. I see a person who walked up, got very close, and distracted a police officer. And if you notice, the 16-year-old and the baby were able to make it away and be safe and not get crushed by the 15 to 10 officers that are right there in that area. Now, did this woman, who is up for school district of District A, okay, she is a person in her community, she is a great family member of ours, she has 3 kids, she's an excellent mother, she has not had it easy, and she stands on taking care of kids, she's a registered nurse. I mean, this woman hasn't had any record whatsoever, right? So this woman made a decision to try and distract the officers so that this 16-year-old girl and her 4-week-old baby did not have any physical damages towards it. Do you know what all those officers on that baby would have done? Does anybody know what she just prevented from happening? Probably an infant death. And at the end of the day, I don't see her physically attacking these cops at all. Now, this is my opinion, and I understand that everybody's entitled to theirs, but the liquid that supposedly was dispensed onto the officer was a baby bottle, which had water in it to prepare a milk bottle. So it was just the water in the bottom of the bottle, which the bottle was only had this much water in it, and it was still in the bottle, okay? Which is all being taken care of with, you know, attorneys and whatnot. But at the end of the day, now she has 4 charges, okay? So you're telling me that from walking up to an officer to try and distract him from causing an infant death from happening is 4 charges? And not only is she now facing 4 charges, but in first appearance, they are giving off a whole other alias that is not her whatsoever. How do you give a person with a rap sheet as long as they were spitting out a license to carry? How do you give a person with a rap sheet as long as they were spitting out a registered nurse's license? How do you give somebody, a woman with that rap sheet that they were claiming in first appearance, okay, that she had, what's not even her? They're making a bad look for her. This is a woman that is supposed to be the next school board. Look, at the end of the day, this is not looking good in our family's way, and we desperately need help of people who would have done the same thing for a 4-week-old baby, and somebody that was in the community every day that they love, that they cherish, somebody that they cared about, okay? I don't see this woman battery. She's got battery on Leo, okay? And then she's got obstruction of justice. She's got I think it's misconduct, or, God, somebody can read fictional words, but it's, I think it's misconduct. I'll have to look it up and then say it again. But anyway, don't judge me on that part. I just woke up to this, but please keep looking at the rest of the video. You will see that she never hit anybody. She never hit anybody at all, okay? Like, there's no, she's not disturbing. She's trying to help the people. She's trying to help the people. She's trying to walk.
Well, I don't know what it is. What's that?